Well, Gregory restarted the router, and now my computer is slower. So apparently all of the flow is going toward his computer. But welcome. Hello, everybody. Tarot happy hour. I hope you brought your beverage of choice. I have my Yorkshire Gold tea. I am not sponsored by them, but gosh darn it, I love them. We've got some news for yous. So first thing is, oh, Prince Pessa, you love the music. Thank you. Thank you. It's not my music. It is, who wrote that? Let me tell you who wrote that. That was Kevin MacLeod. MacLeod, there can be only one. So a little bit of news. I am going to hard stop, and I'm playing with my hair, Zeph. Playing with my hair. I'm going to hard stop at about an hour because I'm going to get my baby girl from school. and she's going to be home for spring break. So I'm excited about that. I've got Angus home with his broken ankle. He also has the flu. So he's feeling better today. Hello, Haley. Hello, Prince Pessa. Ian Barton coming on over from the VIP lounge. So things are going to be a little bit different next week. I am changing up some of my content. The time of my drops is going to stay the same. The content pillars are going to stay the same. My shorts are going to be a little bit different, but next week you guys are going to be getting a lot of astrology shorts, a lot of horoscope for you all. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for the full astro numerology and psychic report for the week ahead. We're going to be dropping that on Saturdays. Also, I want to let you guys know Otter Spirit, and there's a link to my storefront in the description of this video, and there's also some discount codes, 20% off for Fortune 20, 30% off for Fortune 30 on purchases over $99. I'm working with them to create an astrological stack set for me. So I think we may do a special event next week if it does arrive before then, and I can explain how we're going to create this pack with my favorite energetic company, intentional jewelry company, Otter Spirit. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Today I am wearing, and I'll bring up the card view so that you guys can see. Today I am wearing a Moonstone Mini, a Moonstone regular size, and my lapis bracelet, which I did not know that I was going to like lapis, but I do like it so much. It does that where the Moonstone is giving me clarity in the intuition, the lapis is helping me kind of convey that message to you. So it's really great. If you guys are into energetics, you want to uplift your spirit just by wearing some jewelry. You can see I've got a whole bunch of bracelets up there. I've got quite the collection going. But this new stack set that they're going to send me is going to be extra special because it's really custom developed for me and for the things that I do. So we'll talk about what I'm going to get. So next week, we are really going to lean into astrology is the weather, astrology is the climate, numerology is the weather, and tarot and psychic ability tell you what to wear and how to conduct yourself so that you can get the very best maximum results for your future. So that being said, this is our tarot happy hour. We've got some interesting things going on with Harry and Meghan heading off to Australia. In the members only chat, we had some interesting stuff come up about that Australia trip. There's going to be some things with Catherine and William during that Australia trip. Next week, our tarot happy hour is going to be flipped, and there's not going to be any need to like jump to a different program. So what we are going to do is I'm going to make one tarot happy hour. For the general audience, you guys can stick around for the first hour, and then we're going to flip it, that feed, we're going to flip it to members only. I'll give you guys a warning. If you want to become members in the moment, you can. I can also gift some memberships, which I'm going to do right now. Let me drop this card view while we do this. Let's do some memberships. I have 5 to send out for the month, but why can't I do it? Let me go over to hang on, kids. My whole computer is really slow. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Let me go to my channel. And I just want to give some memberships here, guys. Let me get onto the live. And I'm going to jump right into that live. Mute myself. And I think this will be easier for me to gift some memberships in here. I'm sending 5 right now. So I had 5 more to give away. So there we go. We got some gifted memberships out. Oh, Melissa, you got a membership. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so glad. Melissa, congratulations. That's great. I know I saw her in the chat a little bit earlier. So let me get back over there. There we go. Fantastic. All right. So we also on Sundays, I'm going to put up a post with the deck of the week. So I know my students like to get the deck of the week, and it'll be the deck of the week in advance. So Melissa, your privileges, Melissa got some new privileges now that she's got a gifted membership. So the first thing is that there is a discounted membership reading that's available. It's a secret link. All my members get it. I pin it to the top of all the membership videos, or at least the last few. There's also a post where I do post it up at the beginning of the month. So I'm now posting it in all of the members only videos so that it's readily accessible. You don't have to, go through any posts or anything like that. You get early access to all of my videos except the astrological, numerological, and psychic week ahead on Saturday. I'm going to keep that under wraps and all the shorts that go with it, just so that you guys can get it in real time and you don't get confused as to which day the astrology is for, or the numerology. So, the beginning of the month, and Melissa, you'll be there for next month. It's like typically the first Friday of the month, I do a membership giveaway. I give away 1 free half hour, and you have to be in the live in order to win it. You have to actively put in a code, and then I do a drawing through the StreamYard giveaway tool. So congratulations to everyone else if they are seeing it. Gaelic Girl, I haven't seen Gaelic Girl in a while. Rachel Penny I have. So all right, so let's get it out. Buttercups, you ready? We got one question on deck. Texas Kit Kat is a new member. Thank you. Or wait, that was from last week, wasn't it? Or was that from this week? Okay, let me see. Texas Kit Kat, did you become a member today? Maybe you did. Huh. I'm not sure.
She came in at the end of the number line, didn't she?
Oh, well, okay. So Texas Kit Kat. I don't know what I'm talking about, but thank you for being a member. Haley has got a question on the table. Let's do it. Cards are coming up. So Haley wants to know, will Megan's event get canceled? Curtis Knight, you're not a buttercup. You can be my buttercup. Why do you fill me up, buttercup baby, when you let me down? Oh, and I do think that Lady Letitia's people are going to come over. So if they come over, give them a hearty welcome. They're all really nice people. They're very much like our community. So we will have some fun. Guys, it is paid questions only in the general chat for the Tarot Happy Hour. Paid questions only. So drop a super, drop your question. I will answer it. That's going to go for pop culture questions too moving forward, because Christian, there you go. I do snore. I snore really, really badly. So that was kind of like a piggy thing. So Christian's over on the vertical chat. If you want to come over and be goofy in the main chat, just follow the yellow brick road. So will Megan's retreat be canceled? We did talk about this in the members chat a little bit, and I thank you, Haley, for your contribution. I really, really appreciate it. Will Megan's retreat be canceled? Boom. Empress in reverse. I don't think, and we did read on this in the members only group. I think that she's going to have to pull some people in. I don't think that she's going to cultivate exactly what she wants. Thank you, Zeph. Nope. I don't think so either. So I think she's going to have to pull some people in off the street, so to speak, like pull people in out of the recreational areas and all of that. So 9 of coins, that is going to be protected information. We're not going to find out what those numbers are. And that's something that was discussed online this week, that perhaps Megan did not go out to some of the bigger stores like Target, Costco, all of those with her products, because she would have, the numbers would have been transparent. We would have seen whether she did actually sell all of those units. I think it was on Kinsey Unfiltered or Kinsey and Scott Roos on their body language analysis that they do together. So I think that this too, the actual sales numbers are going to be protected, but I think the event is in place. I think that I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen, but I don't think that we are going to see the results in what people actually paid to be in there and what people were pulled in. Oh, the Duchess is going to gift you a seat in her event. The Duchess is going to admit you gratis. Isn't this lovely? Isn't that lovely? So I think that's what we're going to see. Will this be a surface event? Will this be a surface event only? Optics only kind of event. Optics only kind of event. Is that what we're going to see? Ace of Swords in reverse. 6 of Swords. We are running from the poor management. But again, we are also seeing that this is an event that's cultivated. It's going to not be great, but it's going to be packaged as great in the aftermath. So we remember from some of the other events that Megan did, she had that speaking event that she had like the framed photos were like the giveaway and all of that. And they didn't have great numbers in there. There was a few like not Sussex squatties that were there, and they took some pictures, and they took pictures of the frames that were falling apart and all that jazz. So I think that we are going to see something very, very similar. Let me do this. Boom. There we go. Okay. There we go. Took care of that. So, yeah, hang on 1 second, guys. There we go. There we go. Perfecto. Oh, Becky. Don't make me sing all that jazz, because I will. I will totally sing that. So, Texas Kit Kat needs a link. Let me give her a link. Here we go. Texas Kit Kat. I got you, baby doll. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. There's a link. There's the link. I dropped the link for you. Hopefully it's a live link in there. So hopefully you can come on over. So I think she's not really building up much momentum here, but I do think that it's going to appear really good unless we get some people in there. Are there going to be some intrepid individuals that go in there and do the good Lord's work? See what is going on. Are there going to be people that say, it was a meh event? Boom. 5 of Cups. So I do think that the location that is hosting this event is going to be a little more forthcoming about how successful or successful,
Sussex.
successful,
Sussex.
Sussex, full. I think they are going to say, you know, hey, it wasn't as big and splashy of an event as we wanted it to be, but it was an event nonetheless. It is in April, and that's what. So next week, I'm going to look at the 2 different dates of Harry's event and Meghan's event. Apparently, Harry has a speaking event at the same time, and the dates were changed. So I want to look at the astrology and numerology for the original date and then the second event. Oh, you know what? I think that there's a Sussex Squad YouTuber that is Duchess of Sussex, or it's hard to say. So, will the giveaways be as ever products? Is this how she goes global? Right? Is this how she goes global? Wheel of Fortune, not going to happen. Are they going to be, yep, Tower in reverse, 2 of Cups. She is going to give away as ever products as those giveaways. Everyone's going to get a big basket. So they're going to be schlepping all that schlock. They're going to be schlepping the schlock.
Can you use just a little bit more Yiddish, please?
I'm going to use a little more Yiddish. I got you, booby. I got you. Don't worry. I'll smack you on the tuchus later. So yeah, schlepping the schlock over to Australia, and it's going to be in the gift baskets for individuals. She's going to package them up. Are they going to be any different from what we're seeing? I don't think so. I think this is a way for her to get rid of them. So they're going to get her spread. Melissa, it is awesome to see your name in green. Welcome to the cookie jar. So, the tea is so good. Yorkshire Red. It is the only tea that this tarot reader will spill. Not really. I spill lots of tea.
Lots of tea.
Huh? I am constantly spilling tea. So, you know what? I thought about it. You have to go over to the liquor store, so you can't come with Angus and I. It's going to be a 3-hour round trip, and you're going to burn yourself out. You're not going to want to go over and see Corey.
Okay.
So we'll go fetch Ella. We'll fetch her, and we'll be back later tonight. It's going to be great. So, all right. All right. Let's talk about Harry's speaking engagement, since we got niente. Well, I gifted 5 memberships, so I'm going to highlight my own. Yorkshire Red, the tea that Tarot drinks. Oh my God. Dave, we're going to copyright that. Copyright it, and we're going to put it out there. So those of you just joining in the chat, we are reading cards for you so you can kick off your weekend. Some Yorkshire Red like me. And get some good advice. I've got some new things up my sleeve for next week. We're going to have some fun. Texas Kit Kat. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on. Demon Dictator. And there we go, guys. There we go. Wait, what is going on with Greg? You restarted the router, and now my computer's going nuts. It's going nuts. I got gremlins in the machine. Oh, my God. So Demon Dictator says Letitia's people are coming over. So guys, as they come in, we're going to give them a hearty howdy do. We're going to have some fun with them. If you're not following Lady Letitia, please do so. I am going to pull up her channel. Go on over there. And there we go. Oh, she's still live. So that's why she is still live. Let me share her channel. So this is our friend. There we go. Make sure that you sub to Lady Letitia. She's coming over in just a couple minutes. We're going to have some fun with her people. Really nice people over there. Very fun. Haley's got another question on the board. Haley, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your generous contributions to this channel. We are going to explode next week, guys. Memberships, subscribers, rich content. We are going to explode next week.
Perhaps you should avoid that particular term
Nope.
right now
We're going to blow it up.
with current geopolitical situations.
Nope. They can suck it. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. See, a poor...
The FBI will say, and you said, I quote, they can suck it?
They can suck it. Poor Cindy Dogwood lost power. She's another Jersey girl. She lost power because of the crazy winds that we had. So it's windy right now. Everyone knows it's windy. You guys can keep that wind over there. I don't want any more wind. I got a bunch of trees down. Trees down. Ghana Shorts. I'm well. How are you on the vertical? 31 mile per hour winds. That is bananas. So let's talk about Prince Edward. Prince Edward, the favorite of the younger brothers of the monarch. How is Prince Edward's health? He's looking good. I feel good. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hermit in reverse. Page of Wands. He's doing too much right now. He's doing a bit too much. He's got to keep it a little bit closer to home. So, unfortunately, I think because we have, because we've got a dearth of working royals, poor Prince Edward has been stretched to his limits, I think, right now. I think he's stretched a little bit thin, and I don't think that he is taking the cues from his physical body. He is honoring duty to the crown, but he's not really, taking care of what he needs to. I do have a word of caution for him. If he continues to do this, if he continues to wear himself to the bone, he's going to need some kind of surgical care. He's going to have intervention. Let's put it that way. And that's a good lesson for all of us. Sometimes when we run ourselves down to the bone, what winds up happening is our body collapses. We cannot keep going and pour from an empty cup, that kind of saying. So I do think that he needs to address that. Now, Haley added a little bit in there and said that Mystical Magic said that all three brothers will pass within the year. Now, I actually am going to do a reading next week too. So eyes on my feed next week about danger surrounding the royal family. And I may do a remote view on that. So it may be a special feature. So just so you guys know, content features, the content pillars are staying. Mixtape Monday. Tuesday is going to be 2 for Tuesday, 2 subjects that are related. Wednesdays, Wicked Wednesdays, we're going to do, ghosts and all kinds of fun stuff like that. And also, old crimes and whatnot. Timeline Thursday, Time Travel Thursday is going to be taking a look at some things in the past, and we're going to be adding astrology and numerology into that. So we'll see if people, historical figures could have done something differently. Friday is going to be lives. Saturday is the astro numerology forecast. And that's going to cover all your signs and everything. And then we'll have one featured celebrity. And then on Sunday, we're going to be doing teaching. And so there's going to be additional lives that I will drop in periodically that will be more timely. You guys are seeing like the psychic news alerts I'm going to keep going with. Penny, yes, I am still doing Hypsy. My hours, I've kind of condensed them. So I am still doing it though. You guys can find me on Hypsy. You can also schedule through my Calendly link. The Calendly link is pinned up in the comments. When I go live on Hypsy, I will send out alerts. So if you want to friend up with me on Hypsy, it's an instant reading app. It's kind of like Uber for psychics. It's not the only place that I go, but it is one of the places that you can find me. So apparently I'm one of their top psychics on there. So how about that? But so let's see what is Magical Mystic is saying that she's going to see Prince Edward, one of the three brothers, kind of expiring. How is his year looking? Disappointment. Ace of Swords. That's potentially an excising and a surgery. I like that we're getting the Ace of Cups after we get Temperance, some time down. Two of Cups, but then ultimately I don't think that it works. So yes, we do have some potential road bumps here that are going to be complicated for Edward. Like I said, I'm going to take a closer look. We'll look at some astrology. One of my concerns is that I've said with all of the craziness that's going on in the Middle East right now, I do think that we're going to see some of these organizations come up out of the sewers and from underground, and they're going to start to activate. We saw it here at Old Dominion. Also, was it Zeph? Where was the synagogue attacked? Did we say Detroit? Was it Detroit? I think
Minnesota.
It was Detroit. Huh?
Minnesota.
Was it Minnesota? I thought it was Michigan. Detroit.
No, I'm sorry, Michigan.
Yeah. I mean, they're basically the same state. Yeah.
All
Thank you, Penny.
Cool.
Michigan. It was Michigan.
Michigan.
Yes, Michigan. So I'm going to do a little bit more on that. But what does he need to know? What does he need to know other than just kind of slow down, you crazy child? Stop pretending that you don't have an issue, Edward. Stop pretending that you don't have an issue, because that is going to be his downfall. He's not taking charge of himself. He is in too much service. So enough said about that. Let's see what else we got on the board. Penny, I want to look at your snow. Let's look at Penny's snow.
No.
4 to 7 inches. We are supposed to get a St. Patrick's Day storm here. They keep teasing up with that. Yeah, Edward, knock it off, says Becky. Becky says, oh, just die quietly.
Quietly, will you?
That was all right. So Becky said one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my whole life. Greg thought it was hilarious too. Samantha Mustard was coughing on a little group call that we had, and Becky said under her breath, "Oh, die quietly," and it was the funniest.
Oh my God. Die quietly.
Oh my God. Becky, we love you. We love you. Thumbs up. Who loves Becky? There's Samantha in the chat.
Who refused to die quietly?
She refused to die quietly. Give us some thumbs up, guys. If you love Becky and Samantha, I love them. I love them. Oh, I need a thumb. Give me a thumb. Thumbs up in the chats. Give those ladies some love. They need some love. They are two of my favorite people outside of my immediate family. I can't even get to. I'm giving Tyrannosaurus Rexes. There, you got T-Rexes, ladies. She's just lurking. Don't you dare lurk on my channel, Samantha. 33 viewers right now. Magical number 33. It is. Becky, shut up. That's mine. That's mine and Denise's. So let's look. Is Penny getting this 4 to 7 inches of snow? Is it going to be deep? Is it going to be wide? Is it going to be wet?
Oh, wow.
That's what she said. 2 new fur babies. Samantha, did you see Trevor Cat MC's Taco Cat outfit? I should share that with everybody. It's on my Instagram. It's not here. Ace of coins. I think it's going to be on the low end. Yeah, it's going to be on the low end. Just not, the storm's just not going to have, it's not going to have enough oomph. It won't have the oomph. Who put the bump in the bump, bump? Who put the bang in the dang-a-ling-a-ding-dong? So I will show you guys Trevor's new costume. So we went to PetSmart, and they had a whole bunch of costumes for animals on clearance. And I thought they were like $7, but it turned out they were 3 for $5. So Trevor got a Taco Cat. Oh, I think it might be easier here. Taco Cat costume. And his sister Gigi got a butterfly. And Pusheen got a witch's cap and cape. Thank you. Couldn't think of what that word was. So I did not get any for AJ and Lily because Lily is very shy. She doesn't even like being groomed. And AJ is getting braver day by day. They are, they too are ferals. Out of our 5 cats, 4 of them were feral. And Trevor Cat and Gigi are the cuddliest cats I've ever had in my whole life. Like, you sit down, they sit right in your lap. It is wild. So Trevor Human got colonized. So, all right. So Dave Murphy, thank you for gifting all of those memberships. I didn't even see who got memberships. Let me go back up. And we've got I don't, my pup Rosie, Rachel Tucker. Old Dan Tucker was a mean old man, washed his face in frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel, died with a toothache in his heel. Dominique, good to see you from Alaska. Nice to see you. Solarian Unlimited showing up in the portrait. Dominique, if you, there's robust chat going on over in the general chat. If you scroll on up, I think you will see the link for it. Oh, no, that's Lady Letitia. So I cut that. We've got more people coming over. We got people in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. Turn off the lights and close them doors. But what? We don't love them. And we gonna smoke an ounce a day. She's a hold down like your mother. Name that tune, guys. Name that tune. Karaoke happened. It is the Tarot Happy Hour. So Dave, thank you for those. Ghana, we are doing paid readings. So today's paid readings. If you would like to get a free reading, you can get them at the members only chat. Next week, we're going to go from general audience tarot happy hour into the VIP room. So we're going to flip it next week. So Ghana, if you would like to become a member, you can come on over next week. Or if you want to get a reading right now, you could just drop a super. I don't tell you how much. You could do $1. You could do $1. So the song I was singing was Gin and Juice. by Snoop Dogg. But there's a band called the Gourds that covered it, and back when I was in college, and it's more of like a funky folky kind of version, which is pretty cool. Like that was my introduction to Snoop Dogg. So I do want to bring up another comment here. So we got a little bit of prayers that we got to drop here. Peter Brucky is having heart surgery tomorrow. So Peter, we will absolutely drop some prayers for you. Like I said, this is an amazing community built of amazing, very, very nice people. And let me give you some love in there. Got to have good loving. There you go. A little bit of good love and prayers. I don't have prayer hands up right now. Humanaki in the chat. Humanaki, I got to catch up on your messages to me. Humanaki gives me great content. Is always sending over some really cool stuff, and I got to catch up on it. But I have been reading Gregopedia's first draft of his novel. So coming soon, Hunter's Moon. It is a spooky tome of wild and wacky police work and supernatural stuff. I think you guys are going to love it. When the copy is ready and when we drop it into Amazon, I will let you all know. But right now we are reading the first draft. So yeah, Peter Brucky, thank you. Thank you, Zeph. Peter are dropping you some prayers in the chat. Dominique, thank you, my dear. Dominique, let me give you a little heart on that and some like. What was your question, darling? Did you actually drop a question? Drop a question for me. Let me know what you want to know. I will divine all of the cool stuff for you. What do you want, baby doll? What can I do? What can I do for you, Dominique? What can I do? I love the name Dominique. Oh, Dave wants a signed copy. Greg's got to do the artwork for the cover. He's got to work on that artwork. So right now I just have like a plain cover in my Kindle. I did move it over. Jim Carrey. Jim, I'm going to tell you, let's get Dominique's question first. Dominique's over in the vertical chat. So Jim Carrey, I think that was really him. And I think he was playing a role. I like Greg said, he's like super meta. He is definitely meta. So oh, Solarian, we'll get to you in just a second. Dominique, I'm going to give you a general. So I think you're fantastic for dropping that super. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. You'll think about it. All right. Dominique, when you drop it, do it all in caps for me. All in caps, because that way I can see it. And Zeph will keep an eye out for it. So badoo 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 boo. All right. So wait, what was I doing here? Jim Carrey. So let's see what's going on with Jim Carrey right now. I love Jim Carrey. Say Cat, it's paid readings. If you want to drop a super, I'm more than happy to do it. But I've got 15 minutes left on the clock because I got to go pick up my spring breaker daughter. I got to go get my baby. And ain't nothing gonna get in the way. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. So, oh, you sent me a short video on the Jim Carrey thing. Was it him taking the mask off? We're doing karaoke. And there you go. All right, Dominique, I got you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, baby doll. Glad to have you be part of the community. Texas Kit Kat, I see what you're talking about here. I see what you're talking about here. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. Shaking that ass. Where my club kids at? Shaking that ass. I was more like ravers. It was me raving back in the day. Ain't nothing like leaving an illegal club at 4:00 in the afternoon and blinking like a newborn baby. So, all right, there we go. There we go. Don't forget to hit the like. And those of you that are on the vert, hit that reaction button, that little reaction button down in the lower right, guys. That actually tells YouTube a lot. It tells YouTube a lot. Hit it aggressively. All right, so Jim Carrey with the whole mask thing. What up? Penny, yes, I will be on tomorrow. I will be on Hipsy tomorrow. Let me drop that Hipsy link for y'all too, so you know where to find me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hipsy is asking me if I missed my availability today. I did not. All right, kids. So this is where you can find me for instant readings as well. Penny, if you need a reading, you just text me, girl. You just text me. All right. So Jim Carrey, what is going on with him? Let's see what's going on. Dominique, you're next. And we may even wrap up with Dominique. Three of Wands, Jim Carrey, this current energy for him right now, he is breaking away. And if you haven't seen that movie from the late 70s, early 80s, go watch it. Buongiorno, Papa. Six of Coins. He's dropping breadcrumbs for us, guys. Dropping breadcrumbs for us. And I do think that that's what Jim Carrey is up to. I absolutely think he's up to that. Why? Three of Cups. He ain't happy. There is damage, and he has been prevented from doing certain things creatively by the machine. The machine. Eight of Cups. This is his departure. This is the actual departure from Hollyweird. And I have said that I think that we are going to see a change in Hollywood. We are going to see people that are working in the industry. They're going to create their own studios. They're going to fund their own studios. They're not going to need any support. All eyes on Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is actually building a studio in Costa Rica. A little bit worried about the weather, but I think he can handle it. And he's going to be doing his own projects. We've seen that when he did The Passion of the Christ. We've seen it in the way that he's speaking. I know he said a lot of anti-Semitic stuff, and you guys know my father's Jewish. I feel a certain way about that, but I think that his rage was misdirected. I don't think that Mel Gibson is really a terrible guy. He was a hottie by Gotti in his youth. I think he's still a really interesting power player. May have to do a reading on him. Let me know in the chat if you want me to do a crazy reading on Mel Gibson. He's a Catholic. He probably wouldn't like me doing it, but I think that he's terrific. So let's see if you guys want to see it. Drop in the chat. Mel Gibson reading, capital letters, if you want me to do it in a reading this week. Yes to Mel. Yes to Mel. All right, he's going on the list. Mel's going on the list. I'm letting Penny and Mustard drive the car tonight. So actually, I'm letting Angus drive the car, even though he's not feeling well. He likes to drive. So we'll go for a long drive. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? All right, so Becky yelling freedom. All right, so Dominique, you're getting your reading, and then I'm going to finish it up. So Larry, I'm going to do a reading on your son. Okay, so stick around, baby doll. Don't go anywhere. So we can get a Pootie reading in too, Dave. We can do that. So general reading for Miss Dominique, new friend here, Dominique. Beautiful name. I love that name. So Dominique, this is your path right now. Okay, we're going to do the Yellow Brick Road reading. That is a reading that I do. It is my own custom spread that I've done. All tarot readers make their own custom spreads. We just kind of throw cards all over the place. So does it mean God? Does it? I didn't even realize that. Should have. So you're a little bit reckless right now. This is the path that you're on. What is the pressure? The pressure is you don't feel like you have enough support, enough people to help out with you. I want to clarify this and see if you do have people that are there to help, support, and move you in a good direction. Boom, King of Wands. You got a lot of lazy people around you, baby, that are distracted by lots of different things. And you wind up, you know what? I hate to say it. You are the person who gets the ish done in your world. So what is the hidden hand here? What's our secret weapon? The secret weapon is that you do have an individual who is more vested in your mental health and the preservation of your energy resources. Sorry, guys, I had to crack my finger. It's a tarot reader issue. Hands get sore after a while. So seek out this individual. It does feel like a very young individual. I don't know if you have kids or if you have like a younger brother or cousin or a younger friend. This is a younger male individual who will help out. So like if this is like yard work and things like that, you've got an able body who is very interested in your mental health and the preservation of your energy. So figure out who that is if you don't know who it is. Public face, you are always restarting things. You're always jumping back into things and making them better. So one of the things that I want you to do, Dominique, at night is if you have any stress and frustration from your day or from the course of your day, I want you to literally imagine dumping out a cup. Like, I'm just going to dump all this stuff out. It's going to be gone. I'm going to empty it. It's going to be out of here. Let me get a sip from my cup. One of the things you can do, this is really fun. You can charge water, nice glass or earthenware, no plastic for this. You fill your cup up with just regular tap water, hold it between your hands, meditate for a minute. Imagine that all of your stress from your day is traveling from your head, from your body, out your arms, into the cup. And you can spill that cup out. Now, I'm not doing that because I'm actually drinking this. Same thing happens. We need any energy. Those of you that are caffeine maniacs, my son is one of them. You can actually energize just plain water and make it function like caffeine energetically if you really wish to do so. So I do believe that that's why some people can drink coffee at night, because they actually charge the coffee to like make themselves go to sleep. Me, on the other hand, I have 2 cups of coffee in a day and I'm buzzing like a maniac. Like, I can't sit down. So I did that yesterday. I was an absolute lunatic. And then I even drank a bottle of Coke and was ripping closets apart and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, driving my husband insane. Correct? Wasn't I? Apparently, I have stunned him because he doesn't answer very quickly. I said I was driving you crazy because I drank so much caffeine yesterday with all the spring cleaning. No? He's ignoring me. So we're going to pull these off for now. So, public face, restarter, private goal. The private goal is that, like, this is funny, and I don't know if this is like your thing. And I was just talking about like raves and things like that. your private goal is to like eschew all responsibility for like a weekend, to just kind of throw all of that caution to the wind and just kind of unplug for the weekend. Now, we've all done this. We've all kind of, run out to the ends of our rope and then just go, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to drink as many, vodka seltzers as possible. I'm going to go to the gym for 3 days straight and not paying attention to anybody. I'm just going to not do anything. Unfortunately, when we do that, I don't recommend doing that, because when we do that, if we don't have a good support team, everything kind of falls to the wayside. So I want you to be careful. What is your likely pivot? Here's your likely pivot. The Lovers in reverse. So that means that, unfortunately, you are still going to be the captain of getting things done in your life. You have to be that person. But I want to soften the edges on that. Let's soften the edges a little bit. Soften the edges a little bit. Best advice for you. Boom. King of Swords. Edit. Edit the things that you don't need to do right now. One of the things that I used to do when I worked in my brokerage, I would do the hard stuff first. If I ever had a difficult client, I would put them at the top of the list. If I ever had a complicated process application with one of my clients, I would take them first. Example, if I had 3 readings lined up and I was going to shuffle them around, the person who was considering divorce versus the person who couldn't decide whether to go to Cabo or Tahiti on their vacation, the person who is getting divorced or considering divorce is going to get priority. So it's the harder ones that maybe a longer and more intense reading that I would put first. So I want you to be judicious in the things that you do. Give yourself breaks. You're not mothering yourself enough. The things are all going to be there. There's a woman, she's got a website, flylady.net. And I had to stop working when I was pregnant with my second baby, with my son, because I was having pre-labor contractions at like 4 months, which is not a good thing. So they made me stop working, but I could still function. I could still do what I was doing. I had a dog training business. I had a farm. They were just like, you need to kind of slow down a little. So I found this woman, flylady.net. And what it is, it's a household kind of like house maintenance and cleaning and decluttering your house. But it's a program, and she tells you every day what you're supposed to do. And since I had come from a kennel circumstance, and I had kennel space at my own house, I had dogs that I boarded at my own house. There's a schedule that you have to run in a kennel if you want to keep it clean and you want to have a decent place and you want to make sure that all your animals are okay. So I kind of missed that structure. So her program gave me a much better framework. One of the things that she says is, it didn't get like that in a day. You're not going to fix it in a day. So you just have to chip away at that stone. Don't worry about not getting it all done in the day. You can chip away at the stone, but you are going to be the captain of it. Make sure that you make time for yourself. So Nicole, Dominique, I hope that was helpful for you. Solarian, my love. I'm just going to hide this comment. So this is for Solarian. This is my last question. Questions are closed, kids, because we've got 1 minute. I'm probably going to go a little bit longer than 1 minute on this. But Solarian, let me see what we can do for your son. Thank you, Dominique. Thank you, Dominique. I hope to see you back next week. Solarian, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little for your son. I'll do a little for you. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great news for him. So, for your son, right now, his current disposition, Dominique, you have an amazing day too. Amazing weekend. Check out tomorrow. I'm studying astrology. I've been doing tarot and psychic stuff for the last 35 years. But I've just started studying astrology this year. Really academically. And so I am dropping more astrology into my algorithm here. So you go check that out, and we're gonna have some fun with it. We're gonna play with it for 2026. Some good times, bad times. So Solarian, right now your son feels like the unluckiest person in the world. And he's decidedly unhappy, but that totally makes sense to me. I totally understand why he is upset. What he needs to know is that good fortune is on his side. The Knight of Wands. Now, I don't know. I thought I saw that it said that did somebody say that he had an infection? Did you say he was getting a little infection? Not to worry about that. They're going to blast it right out of there. So the healing process is going really, really well. I do think that the work that has been done is going to do what it needs to do, but there's almost like a 3-phase or 3-part healing process. I know whenever we have surgery, we've got to heal from the outside in and the inside out, and then we have to kind of change our energetic. And I think that that's kind of what we're getting here, is this kind of inside out healing 2-phase. So he should not push himself any further than doctor prescribed. Listen to his body. Like we talked about Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh, he needs to really pay attention to what his body's doing, how his body's feeling, and all that jazz. So now, what do you need to know? How can you best support your son? It's terrible when our kids are not feeling well. You know, as mothers, our one job is to make sure that they grow up and they're fine and they're not jerks. Like that is our one objective. Make sure that my kid grows up, sees adulthood, and isn't a jerk. So what do you need to know in this moment? What does the universe want you to know? Queen of Coins, 3 of Cups. Very nice. 3 of Coins, King of Wands. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So the Queen of Coins, the powerlessness that you feel for the future is not real. I want you to know that, because energetically, environmentally, you can lift him up a little bit. And that's what he needs. He needs to feel that warmth and that goodness, and like, it's going to be okay. You know, there are people that manifest really, really easily. And it's the people that step into that future in their imagination, in their mind, and really feel it. And really, really, really feel it. That is where we are in the best place of creation. And Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about it. He says when we're in, and I went through this whole thing with intention versus intensity this year. And I'm choosing to be much more intentional than frantic and intensity. When we are in intensity or survival, we are in this phase of frantic, trying to just keep our head above water. But when we become more intentional, we go into creation. We go into all of these good, delicious things. We can do that. So I absolutely want you to be the support and that warmth for him. Just by setting your intention before you walk into the room will change the whole room that he's in. It absolutely will. Your good intent will be infectious. And I want to point out that we have 2 3s here. We have 3 of cups and 3 of coins. And I've always said this to you. The tarot corresponds to the Kabbalah tree of life. Ace, 2, and 3 are all up at the top of the tree of life. And what they are is in the ethereal. They're in heaven, space, wherever you want to call it. They're all the way up there. And it is that it's the physical part has been done for him. The physical part of taking those bits out that were not functioning, that has been done. Now we need to raise that energy level for him. And just by walking in the room, you can do that. Remember, you created him. So you are the generator, and you can generate some of the good feelings for him and some of that good intention. The King of Wands, that is going to give him the strength and the chutzpah, another Yiddish word out of Anna Miller today. It's going to give him this feeling of there is, I quote Eminem all the time, success is my only option, failure's not. So, absolutely do that and step in there and just blast out all that feeling. Some of us that are empathic are also, I think it's called exopathic. When we walk into a room, we can change the vibe. You guys have all known that. Like somebody comes in, you call them, oh, they're the life of the party. Oh, he's such a wet blanket. There are people that can come in and generate the emotion in the room. Public speakers, Bill Clinton is one of them. He is one of them. So you are one of them. You are one of them. You can actually walk into a room if you use intention, and you can change the feeling of the room. You can change his disposition just by steeping him in it. Very, very cool. As you do that, Hermit card, you're going to get more information, and you're also going to figure out how to kind of compile that information and how to convey it to him. You will go into a cocooning with this, though, because the Hermit, remember, the Hermit takes all the information they have and they go off into the distance to try and sort things out. So try and collate all of that. So I'm so glad, Texas Kit Kat, that you could spell chutzpah, because I can't ever spell it. Tuchis, chutzpah, I can't spell those words. I can't. Zhuzh, I can't spell it. I have no idea how to spell it. And neither does my talk to text. So all right, guys, I think we are going to wrap it up. Let's drop some love in there for Solarian. Solarian, you're getting some love from me and a fish. I'm going to send you a fish too. There you go. There you go. Oh, what's going on with Oprah? Oh, I didn't see that. Huh? How about that? How about that? So, guys, this was super fun. Super fun. Super good stuff. I hope you all had a great time. Oh, Lady Letitia just got here. Hang on. Let me get back there. Lady Letitia, you didn't have to do that. Let me give her some cards for the weekend. Lady Letitia, send me a WhatsApp. You and I have to talk, and I'm going to pick up Ella so I can talk to you in the car. My son's going to drive. Pickles is here with her hand fan. Oh my God, all the Lady Letitia people are coming in. Lady Letitia, what do you need to know for your fabulous weekend? I may have to do another live tomorrow. Maybe I'll do another live tomorrow. I will check with my mods and their availability. Lady Letitia, guys, I want to drop her link again. If you're not subscribed to her, oh, wait a minute. Zeph, can you drop that link? Because I got the Hipsy link there. Can you drop Lady Letitia's link for me? Please, please, please. Oh, wait. I think I do have it. Hang on. I got it. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Oh, that was flat. I could never sing that song. If you ever. I don't even know the words. You okay? You want to say hi to Lady Letitia?
Hello, Lady Letitia. I just realized what time it was. I need to go to Uniform Shop before they close.
Oh,
I need to order some shirts.
okay.
So I'm going to do that now.
Go do that.
And I'll be right by Anoop's, so I'll pick that up. Thing up.
Anoop, there it is. Anoop, there it is. All right, Lady Letitia, what do you need to know to have a fantastic, fabulous weekend? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Wait, Ella just called me too. All kinds of things are going on. Let me send I'm going to send my daughter a link. We are on no fixed schedule today. All right, there you go. There you go. All right. So, all right. Lady Letitia, we do next week, I think it's going to be karaoke. I'm just going to sing all of my predictions. So sorry about that. I texted baby girl. I told her, come and visit us. Five of Wands. Take no prisoners. Oh boy. Take no prisoners, mama. So, Lady Letitia, and you know what? When my kids were little, my weekends were all about them too. Totally get it. Super, super important. My kids, I didn't schedule, but I had like blocks of time that like we were going to do this and we were going to jump over to something else. Five of Wands, there's going to be a lot of different things that pull you in different directions. Be very clear on what you can and cannot do. Okay. Paul's Porch, good to see you. Be very clear on what you can do and what you can't do. How much you can fit in your schedule is totally fine. We can't be in 10 different places all day long. You can't jump from event to event. My former sister-in-law used to do that. She used to bring the kids. She would have them scheduled like 2 hours at the beach, 2 hours at the pool, 2 hours at a friend's house. Then they go to a birthday party. Then they go to art class. Then they go to dance class. And the kids, it wasn't good for them. It was too frantic. I don't think you do that, Lady Letitia, but I think there's going to be a lot of elements that pull you in a lot of different directions this weekend. There's going to be a lot of offers. Pick what works for you. Pick what works for you and baby girl, and just do that. You know, sometimes we wind up with a weekend where we go, oh, we're going to do all of these crazy things. We're going to do all these fun things. And then it rains and we don't even want to leave the house, and we get popcorn and we watch Disney movies for the whole day. I love that idea. I think that sounds wonderful. My daughter is definitely going to be asking me to do that this weekend. Can we just watch movies? But I told her we might be cleaning out the basement. She was like, not for the whole spring break, are we? Some kids get to go to Cabo. My daughter gets to clean the basement. But no, we're actually going to carve out a little sewing area for her down there. She needs an area to get some work done. But I want you to be very careful about how much you extend yourself this weekend. And I'm going to give you permission right now. If there's somebody that is asking you to go to an event that you really don't want to, you can blame me this weekend. All right. I'm giving you the one free pass on this, one psychic pass. You can say my psychic said it wasn't a good weekend to go out and do that. Not even kidding, because I think if there's an event that you don't want to go to and it's like, oh, like do I have to do that? If you have something like that, you are not going to have a good time. And some people would say, oh, you set the disposition for that. No, you're just not going to have a good time. Preserve that energy. Be greedy with your energy. Be greedy. because you're building an empire over there. Again, guys, I'm going to tell you, if you haven't subscribed to Lady Letitia yet, go over there, subscribe to her. She's got amazing content. She's doing some amazing things over there. Super, super fun. She's got a great community. She's got people just like us. So you're going to love it. We're going to expand the communities. Keep an eye out because I'm going to do some more fun stuff with her. I'm going to have a talk with her and let her know what I found out. And we're going to shake some things up. We're going to break the algorithm. We're going to shake some things up. We're going to get some more people coming over to us. One of the best things I think about my experience here on YouTube was I had some really, really good people that aligned with me. And they said, we lift each other up. We lift each other up. And I want to help all kinds of channels, large, small, whatever. If somebody, and that's how I met Demon Dictator and Lady Letitia. They reached out and they were like, hey, do you want to read some cards for us? And I was like, absolutely, let's go do it. When we put things out into the universe, and I'm going to leave you guys with this for the weekend. When we start to do good things for ourselves, for the people in our world, for the people in our orbit and our periphery, when we do that, it lifts us up. I say all the time, we can't pour from an empty cup, but when you help people, and this is something that I know from my friends that are 12-steppers, when they feel their lowest, when they feel like they can't kind of move forward, when they feel like they can't get to that next level or that next step, they help others. And they help others that are either beneath them or maybe on a parallel journey. They put their hand out and they lift people up. There is a huge difference between a human that puts their hand out and says, come on, let's walk this walk together. Let's do this. Let's climb this mountain together. Let's go spread some love. Let's go spread some cool stuff. Let's go do that. There's a huge difference between somebody that does that and somebody that puts their boot on your neck and somebody who is jealous of your success or is jealous of the associations that you have or unhappy with the associations that you have. It is every day we are presented with opportunities to leave an area better. And that for those of you outside of the United States that don't have scouts, my son was never a scout, but I have plenty of friends that are scouts. Cindy, Cindy, we got to drop Cindy's link. Can somebody drop Cindy's link, please? Cindy, I want to get some people over to you too. So the Boy Scouts, their motto is one of their mottos is leave an area better than you found it. And that is something that I try to do in everything that I do every single day. I am not a destroyer. I am not a disruptor. I like to look at things a little bit weird, but I do. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, okay. Were you going to go get her by yourself?
No, I'm going to practice.
You are going to practice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My son is leaving. Wear your boot.
My boot is on.
Oh, okay.
What?
This is life. So next week.
Me for wearing my boot, not even checking.
Maybe it'll be more professional next week. I need my transponder.
I don't care. Get up here.
All right, guys. So leave an area better than you found it. That's what I'm going to leave you off with this weekend. Make sure you go check out the astrology report tomorrow, and I'm going to be dropping all week. You're going to get every day. I'm going to feature two. Oh, thanks, Josh. As I'm like yelling at my son. So you're gonna get 2 astrological signs a day. You're gonna get shorts, but I'm gonna by next week is gonna be a little different. The following week is going to be really different. So we're going to do some cool stuff. Lady Letitia, send me an email so I can send you a WhatsApp. We got to get on the phone, girl, because apparently he's going to practice so I could talk to you the whole way up to get my daughter. Josh, thanks so much. Thank you. Josh, come back next week. We're going to do karaoke where I am going to do all of my readings in song. I'm gonna do them all in song. So and I will bust out my girlfriend Alicia Wicker's musical oracle deck. So we'll have some fun with that. All right, guys, same time next week, but we're gonna flip it. We're gonna go from the general audience into the VIP room. So if you want to be a VIP, you can join the channel. You can get a membership. It's going to be great. Demon Dictator, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So if you want to do a 3-way call, I can 3-way call and fill you guys in on what I found out. So did we get Cindy's link? I need Cindy's link. Hang on. Before we go, I want everybody to subscribe to Cindy as well. Cindy is amazing. There we go. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to leave you with one more link for Cindy. There we go. And give Cindy a sub there too. That is Cindy right there. Is it? Hang on. Did that come through right? Oh, there it is. Okay. I think I missed the last character. So guys, I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. I am going to have an amazing weekend. I'm going to have full house. All my babies are home. Greg is home. Greg and I are going out for a cocktail a little bit later when I get back. So that's going to be 2 dates this week. I went on a lunch date with him yesterday. Or Thursday. So 2 dates this week. We never go on dates because we're always busy. But guys, I appreciate all of you. Next weekend's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Karaoke. I'm going to work on my new thumbnail for it. And Lady Letitia, I'll give you a call in a few minutes. So I'm going to get upstairs, move my car, and get sorted and get on the road. So thank you, everybody, for spending this time with me. We went a little bit longer than usual. But I will see you. When am I going to see you guys? In the future, next week.